on my way to my camera acting class after this, so I figured that we could sit and chat and have some food together. All right, this is what I'm working with today. So today is my third to last class. I'm taking a 8-week course.
Oh my god, you see?
It's okay. So good. Yeah, so I'm taking an 8-week course. I really wanted to take a on-camera course here in the city. Because I thought that I would be really into working on film and TV. And I'm still interested. And the class is like not my favorite acting class that I've taken. It's definitely very challenging. I want to share more about my experience when I've actually like completed all 8 weeks. Yeah, so whereas voiceover and improv, it's like pretty fun throughout the whole class, and like I'm laughing. It's high energy. I'm having a good time for the most part. There is a lot of sitting and watching others in camera class. So the class is 3 hours long, and I'm up like I'm up not as a reader, but like behind or in front of the camera for like 20 minutes max. Like we're just watching the other classmates go up, and yeah, I mean, we're learning from each other, but the class's curriculum also isn't like really a whole class curriculum. Like it's each week is like a different writer or a different genre. Like we had a week that was comedies, so the teaching and coaching around it is more like individual, where we're like watching someone else get coached. Some of the tips for sure are like really valuable and apply to everyone, but the coaching is kind of tailored for that person's specific scene, which not everyone is working on, and that specific actor. Yeah, for me, it's a little challenging to like just be still and watching for that long, and especially when I'm like towards the end, so it's not an assigned order every week. It kind of like ends up being a little bit random, and it's not like who goes next, you volunteer. It's has like different ways of who's going next. So especially on the weeks that I'm like going towards the end, and last week I went last, the adrenaline, like how I feel is like I go into class with nerves and adrenaline, and then it's like I'm waiting for so long that I kind of just, it kind of like goes away somewhat, and I might feel like kind of tired, or like I'm like I'm still there and watching and like getting a lot out of it, but I'm also kind of like zoning out a little bit because I just have to like sit and be still for a really long time and just like pay attention, and it's during that time it's not very participatory, and yeah, there's also no like little, well, yeah, a lot of acting classes like don't have like a lot of improv exercises or like fun kind of like group activities built in, but it doesn't really fit the class either because that's not, they're not going for an ensemble experience or trying to make any point about an ensemble, working as an ensemble at this point. So I get that. Is that the one you're thinking of? So good. Yeah, so how I feel about this class, I think like all on-camera classes in New York are taught this way. They're like very scene specific. Every week I get a new script from a new show or film. Sometimes I cast myself and I like pick from the provided scripts. Sometimes the teacher casts us, and then we get the scripts like a few days in advance. Sometimes it's only 2 days, like 48 hours in advance. Memorize, prep. I wonder if this tea is like cooled down enough for me to try drinking out of my straw. Yeah, because my hygienist said it's like it helps with teeth staining to use a straw. So put it over here. yeah, and then we're in class. We kind of talk about like what we thought of last week's video. People share if they have news about personal news or like with acting. Sometimes we'll do a cold read in the beginning of class. We just get a script for like a very short amount of time. It could be like 10 minutes. It could be like an hour, and a short script, and we just put it on camera. And then most of the time is one person at a time goes up, they have a reader, the teacher's watching, the class is watching, the teacher gives adjustments, and we'll do it like 3-4 times. And the adjustments are really helpful to be able to do things different ways, is really important, even though it's very, very important as well to be able to do it like myself without a director or a teacher, like be able to figure out a scene by myself and make my own choices like before going into class. So usually on Tuesday I spend a couple hours with my scene, and then yeah, that leads to all the adrenaline, and then like sitting there in class and all those feelings. Yeah, but it's been a good experience. Like the community is really lovely, like the class is lovely, and to see myself on camera, like to get that recording every week is really valuable too. I'm like, oh, okay, I look like I may have felt one way like in front of the camera, and then watching myself back I may like look different, and so that's important for me to know, like to embody what choices I'm making, and then also to like be able to make that visible. Yeah. So good. Oh, okay. So right now I can only upload like 15 minutes max videos on YouTube, so they're gonna cut me off. Yeah, and then this is what I have left, my tea, and I guess I'll finish this off camera as well. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Love you.